Hey everybody! Hope you're having a great day so far. I wanted to make you a quick video to talk a little bit about how to get your meal plan set for Clean Week. I'm so excited to have all of you here together with us for this week of healthy eating and workouts. I think it's going to be an awesome way to just kind of kickstart and revamp our healthy habits as we head into this new season. So, what do you need to do? First step is making sure that you have your account created. It's totally free. You just put in your name and it'll connect you to me. I shared a PDF in the group already with the instructions for that. So if you haven't seen it, go click on the files section of our group and you should see it in there. It'll depend on if you're on your computer or on your phone how you'll access the file section, but it should be like maybe if you click like the three little dots in the corner, or if you just like play around with the different areas, you'll see it in there. So do that first, because without that, you're not going to have access to any of these meal planning resources that I'm about to talk to you about. So that's step number one, is getting your account created. Once you have that set up, you're going to go into where it has the workout. So when you go into the account, you'll see Clean Week as an option. You'll click on Clean Week. You'll go in, you'll see I think it comes up with the workouts, but then just to the right of that, it should have like the resources for Clean Week. So you want to click on that. And your first option will be the Quick Start Guide. And then the second option down will be the Clean Week meal plan. So go ahead and click on that and open it up, and it will bring you to a PDF with all of the information that you could ever need to have an awesome week. So the first part of figuring out your meal plan is deciding which bracket you're in, whether you're in the meal plan A or the meal plan B. And the way they have it set up for this program for this week, since it's just 1 week, is just by weight. So if you were to be doing a longer program with me, there would be some more factors that would go into that, but it's clean and simple for this week. So you'll pick plan A or plan B based on your weight. And if you're like pregnant or nursing or have some other sort of like health issue going on, reach out to me, shoot me a message and let me know, and we can tweak things a little bit. I'll share later in the week some good snack options for when you're you're actually hungry, but it's not time for your next meal. I'll have some ideas to share for that. But for now, pick which meal plan you are going to be following, and either print out or draw out a meal plan bracket. And I've shared in the photo section of this group a blank template, so you can print that or you can just use that as a guide to make your own. But you just want to have a box for every day and for every meal, so that you have it all planned out ahead of time, so you know what you're putting on your grocery list, so you know what you're buying at the store, and so you know what you can prep ahead of time to save you time during the week, because that's really the biggest impediment to meal planning success, is when you don't plan it out ahead of time, right? We all fall into that trap. We don't have a plan, so we grab something different than what we meant to grab. So when you're scrolling through this PDF, she has all kinds of ideas. I think there's like 7 or 8 ideas for each mealtime. So it's like breakfast, snack, lunch, dinner, and then Shakeology, if you're drinking Shakeology, will be a snack for you. And I'll share some recipes for how to make that really tasty. My go-to way to make Shakeology that I drink almost every single day is I use cafe latte. That's just the bag that I get. And I use about 8 ounces of milk and about 4 ounces of water and a few ice cubes and then a handful of spinach. And it's good every time. It's quick, it's easy, it's a perfect snack to grab and go on your way out the door, or if you're around the house at lunchtime and you want to make it as lunch instead of having a meal, especially when you're in a hurry. you can just shake it with water. It's totally tasty that way too. Um, so I'll share some other recipes for those of you who would rather have fruit in it maybe. I like putting spinach in mine because then it's a vegetable serving that I already know I have for the day and I don't have to worry about it. So what you'll do is, and I'll share some example meal plans for you. So you'll see in the photo section again of the group. So go to the group, go to the photos, and you'll see some images of how to do this. But what you want to do is just pick what you want to eat, right? So on page, let's see, I think it's on page 6 of the PDF. She has a bunch of ideas for all the different meal times. And then further down in the PDF, she has the recipes. So what I would recommend doing is picking a couple for each mealtime, and then repeating throughout the week. So what we like to do in our house is we plan a different dinner every week, but then that dinner becomes lunch the next day. So when I'm at the store, I know that if we're going to have whatever we're going to have, if we're going to have chicken, let's see, some of her ideas on here, shrimp and veggie pesto pasta. Sounds delicious. So if we were going to have that for dinner one night, I would make sure that we had enough of it so that I could also have it for lunch. So just consider that as you're making your plan. It's very easy to just reheat leftovers for lunch the next day, and then you don't have to plan another meal, right? You don't have to like cook anything or prep anything. It's all already been made when you have dinner, so you literally just scoop it into a Pyrex, put a lid on it, and it's ready to go. So that would be my number one recommendation for you as far as meal planning goes. Try to double up as much as you can. And if you're someone who, if you like to have, yogurt and fruit and nuts, maybe you want to make her yogurt parfait for breakfast, there's nothing wrong with having that for breakfast every single day. I am a creature of habit, especially being pregnant right now. And so my meal plans don't always vary that much during the day, but if you pick a couple things that you like and you alternate them, then it's not boring. And just accepting that you will get the results that you're looking for when you find that routine. That's the important thing to remember. This isn't about restricting anything. We want you to enjoy the food that you're eating, but it's also about realizing that not every single meal needs to be this crazy indulgent, super pleasurable thing. Like you need to eat sometimes, right? So there's a time and a place for indulgent meals. But this week we're focusing, right? You're in this group because you want to hit the reset. You want to really, get some results in a week, see how you can feel, see how fueling your body well and working out well can really impact your energy and maybe your waistline, right? So we'll talk about measurements and stuff later, but that's the basis. So you'll make the chart, you'll pick the meals that you want to eat, and then you'll scroll down to the recipes and just make sure that as you're making your grocery list for the week, that you have everything on it. Pick whatever couple recipes that you want to pick. Maybe pick things that are going to have similar ingredients. So like if one recipe needs tomatoes, try to pick another one that needs tomatoes so that you use up all those groceries and you're not wasting food. Whatever questions you have, shoot me a message, and I'm happy to talk with you more individually about this and about maybe what meals are going to be best for you. But this isn't hard. It doesn't have to be hard. It takes a few minutes of sitting down. I usually sit down on Saturday mornings and I plan out what we're going to eat for the week so that then on Sunday I can go to the store and get everything and then prep the stuff that we're going to prep for the week ahead. So I hope that helps you feel a little bit more confident in the meal plan. It doesn't need to be hard. And then we'll talk about the things that you can prep ahead of time also tomorrow so that you can really, once you have all your stuff, you can really save time during the week if you do some cutting and stuff at the beginning of the week, especially if you're going to pack your lunches for the whole week. We can really minimize the time in the kitchen that way. Okay? So I hope you guys are having a great day, and reach out to me if you have any questions at all about the PDF when you check it out. And I will talk to you soon.